users, groups, roles, and we have created yesterday how to create tables in that one. So those are the very basic concepts. So now we will create. So this is the ServiceNow instance, our data instance. So I'm just logging to our ServiceNow instance. The password. So the username is admin and I am giving the default password. So this is our instance. So till now we have discussed what you have done, create on table 1. So today we will discuss about update set. What is an update set? What is an updates? Yeah. Exactly. So simple thing, that is a normal updates. Now I want a custom updates. So assume that whenever I am going to the Facebook, at the starting Facebook has a different one. Now they are changing to some different version. How they are changing? Sorry? No. Simple thing. So when you go to the WhatsApp, simple thing. Everybody know WhatsApp. Now starting a WhatsApp, there is no status option. There is no video call. So there is no some other features in the basic one. So how they are changed it? So now they are changing some different version. So that means they have implemented some different options. Those are called customizations. So for example, so whenever you are going to any upgradation, that means if you are upgrading something, there are some new features. So previously in the WhatsApp, earlier there is no status feature. Now we have a status feature. That means before moving that to our instant or they WhatsApp live, they have doing some testing. They will do a testing or not. First they will go to the developer environment. After that they will go for the testing environment. After that there is testing, is everything is fine. Then they will move to the live. So here also ServiceNow also will do the same pattern. If you go to the any organization, they will use the three terms, any project. First one is the developer instance, developer. Second one is the testing. Third one is the live. Some organization we have a UAT, user acceptance testing. That is nothing but we will give the end user access for that one. So if they are okay, we will give it. That is an optional. For every project we have developer, testing and live. Live we will call live, go live, production or prod. We will call some different terminology. But the concept was same thing. Now this was fine. Now what we have to do is, now what is our goal? So assume that you have created one table here in this instance. So that assume that you have received one work item. That is nothing but you have to create one table. You have to add choices for it. That is your simple task. So assume that it was taken nearly 2 days for you. So you want to same configure that you want to do. You have tested in the developer. That was fine. After that, what is your task? So after that, you have to go to the testing. So in the testing, what we have to do is, sir, are you able to understand?
Yeah, I'm able to follow, Karthik. Yep.
Amaresh Yadav, I don't know. So you able to understand? Let me know. Santosh.
Yes, Karthik.
If I am getting fast, let me know. Maybe I am getting very fast or I am very slow.
No, you're fine. You're okay.
If I am getting fast, please let me know. I will go to slow. So in the developer, that worker we have done it 2 days. Now you want to do the same conversion the testing also. So it will take another 2 days. It will waste of time. So if after 2 days the testing has completed, there may be bugs happen. There may be issues or errors. If it is a change, again we have to do the same thing. It will be a very time taking. So in this, when you go to anyone, they will capture all this in one XML file, something. So when you go to Java, they will go to some Java jar file, something. Here also the same thing will happen. In the ServiceNow also we can capture those in the update sets. From those update sets, we will move from one instance to another instance. That is a very time taken, very less time, and that is a very secure, very hassle-free transition. Now, just go to the update sets. If you want, this is called left navigation. This is called navigation filter. If you want to go to the update sets, These are our update. This is the application of update set. These are the modules in the. If you want to create it, click on the local update set. So by default, system will generate default update set. What are the customization we have done? It will automatically captured in the default update set. But you have received one work item, so you want to capture that work item only, as separate. So if you want to create a new update set, click on the new. So I'm just getting this is a work item 1, simple terminal. So work item 1. So application global, the states was in progress is nothing but it was work in progress. Complete at nothing but it was completed. Ignorant not we cannot do anything on that one. So this one release date is nothing but what are the date we have given it will capture here. So here you can write what is the description. So it will belong to some email notifications you have to write here. So this update set will capture the email notification. So I'm just making this update set will capture the work item 1 customization. Work item 1 customization. So this one submit. Submit and there are two options. Here one button submit is there. Another one submit make and current. What is the difference? Both the functionality will same, but they have given submit and submit and make it. It will be some different one. Submit is nothing but we are just creating an update set. By default in the update set, in the default update will automatically capture it. But what is our goal? It should be in the work item 1. We have to capture it. If you want to capture it, open this one. You have to click on the submit and make current when you're creating it. That is the user. So once you have created, we will have the option that one. Make this as my current update set. That is nothing but so what you have done the customization will capture here. So this is a fine. So you want to see what is the customization, the current update set.
Karthik,
Yeah.
can you just explain again on what's that make it as my current is, what does that exactly do? Submit and make it current?
Yeah.
Does that make, will that be the updated, new updated one?
Yes. I'm just making it complete. So assume that I'm just ignoring this one, forget about this one. I will just tell you. Okay. So remove this, forget about this. I'm just removing this one. So now we don't have any updates. Now I'm just creating one new, click on new, updates it. So this update will capture the work item 1 customization. So submit is nothing but it will create. By default, the current update set was default update set. But what is our goal? The what we have done customization should be stored in this our custom update set. So when you click on the submit and make and current, it will like this one. Your current update set has been changed to work item 1. But by default, it was custom. Sorry, it was default. Now you got it, sir?
Yeah, got it. Yeah, understand now. Yeah.
So you have seen a 10 updates sets is there, but you don't know what is your current update set. You should know. If you want to see, just here, click here. Now our application was global. Later I will tell you how to create a custom application. This is a global application. I will tell you how to create a custom application. So this is the application and our update set was work item 1. If you want to change it, from here you can change it one. And you click on the default, it will show like this one. Your current update set has been changed to default 1. So if you want to make it to 1, current 1, just click here. Your current update set has been changed to work item 1. Now what you have done, we have created a work item and we have taken that one as a current update set. Everybody is clear or any doubts? How to create an update set? Hello.
It's
Yeah,
clear,
so
Karthik.
far we don't have any questions.
Sorry. Hello.
We are clear on it.
Yeah. So I will just to now tell you. I will tell you how to capture the customized. Now once you have in the current update set, what you have done in the customized should automatically capture it. Now what I am doing is, and also one more thing, by the update set, the data will never come. The customized will come. Data is nothing but what you enter like Ashok, Karthik, some Rana account, the entry. Those are called records. That will never come. So if you go to the interview, if you tell that data will enter, records will come, then that is one of the interview question. If you say yes, that will be very negative to you. So I'm just now, but whatever create the tables, whatever done the everything will come. View, section, like all this. Now I'm just going to create a new table here. So I'm just creating one table here. So I'm just clicking here, new. So I'm just creating table Narayana. Narayana table, and I'm just making one application menu here. So here I'm just making some fields is there. So maybe this was again I'm telling table concept. It will be bored to you, don't feel bored. So name and phone number. And state and location. So assume that I'm just creating a one. So just submitting it. Now one table has created automatically. Assume that this is your work item 1. This is your task. Nothing but you have to create one application, one table Narayana, and in that Narayana you have to give the some fields. What are the fields? Name, phone number, and state and location. That is your goal. Next thing, so assume that this is your customization. Let's go to our update set. Let's see what happens. Local update sets. So click on the work item 1. So this is your daily job, sir. If you are a developer, this is your daily goal. So you have to capture the work items, respect the task, say that naming convention in the update set. For example, if it is a even incident customization, you have to capture the incident. Nothing but the update set was incident. That is nothing but that will be very easy to understand the other person also. You have to write the description what you have done in that that update set. So you can see whatever the customization has done, everything will be here. One application menu has created, module has created, table has created, dictionary. These are Narayana's dictionary has created, location, name, phone number, state, and all field label has created. These are all created. Now assume that I'm just making complete here. Complete is nothing but this is your first work item. It has completed. So now I'm just going to save this one. Now what is your goal? Our goal was we have to capture this work item to the another instance. Assume that is done. So can you tell your instance number? 14755. So now this is our instance which you have done. So you can see here once the update set has closed by default. So it was by the next minute the current update set has changed to default. The reason is you can see here the update set work item was closed by you.
So I have one quick question here.
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, like can you go on previous page?
Sorry.
On the previous page, what you are sharing actually.
This is sir.
Correct. And the state we have 3 drop down, right? Complete and in progress. Suppose we want one more drop down.
Ignore.
Okay. Yeah, 3 drop down we have. Now suppose I want one more drop down. like say like open or something like that.
Yeah,
Okay?
you can draw. Yesterday you had done the how to add a state location. You can make it here.
We can do, right? That option will be there, right?
That is the update set. This is the one of the table.
Yeah, correct. What I'm saying that option we can do, right? Under state, if you want to add few more drop down, we can do, right?
Yeah, I can see it. You can see this is update underscore sys underscore update table. So you want to one more state. That is a open.
Correct. If we have to add open, then how to do that?
So this is the one.
Okay.
Open. And just this one as a 10. I'm just click on the update. Is it okay?
Yeah, got it.
It means that you have done the custom table. This is a system dependable. Both are the functionality will be same. How to write a scripting in this one, how to make a field choices, mandatory, everything will be same. The which you earlier yesterday class, yesterday and day before class.
Okay. I was not there in a study class, so this is my first class.
That will captured by so whenever the instant by default are captured in the default one. But we have made this current so that yeah. When you come to the update set, which is a current update set, it will automatically capture. So what is our current update set we have done? We have made it as work item 1 as a current update set. So that's why what are the customization has done will come automatically.
If suppose we have not closed that one, completed,
Yeah.
not completed, then we can create the another table that also capture.
Yeah, exactly. If it is in work in progress, it will come automatically. So whatever the customization will come, but the data will never come. For example, whatever you enter the data, 10 records, it will never come. Make it a simple password, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just kidding. So now, so this is our another instance. So you want to move these, what are these 25 updates it to the Narayana table. I hope you don't have Narayana table here. If you have, that will be a problem to us. So you can see here, there is no Narayana table here. Now, here we have one more option, export to XML. So when you click here, now XML file has downloaded. Let's see where this one. So I'm just making this one as a, this is our downloaded one. I'm just copying this one.
Karthik, I think the video is behind what you're trying to say.
Video is not showing.
Whatever you, okay, now it's I can see the XML file, but I don't know how you can.
I want to copy something.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
now what you have done, now one our work item has been captured in the one work item. I have download. Now, I'm sorry, I'm just closing this one, the base things. Now I have captured in the XML file, I have downloaded. Now we want to, same thing, you can see here there is no Narayana table. If you want to, you can check here, there is no Narayana table. So now, just go to the update set here. This is another instance, you can see here. This is our regular instance, this is another instance. So I'm just click on the retrieved update set. Retrieve is nothing but we are taking something. So here we have an option, import update set from XML. Click here. Just upload that file. Choose file. Where you are done. Maybe that was in desktop. I forgot you the desktop. So where was the users? Yeah, users. Guest. No, there is no.
That is where the table.
Yes. But what was the one? I don't know which file. Okay, just go to the another field. Maybe just move this one. So you know where the path was. So I'm just going to F drive. So here I'm just paste here. Now just go to here. Yeah, this is our update set. So this is our update set. Open here. Once you are done, click on the upload. So this is, if you are a developer, this is your regular task. The admin will do these updates from one instance to another instance. Right now you are doing that is a admin work. So you can see here the work item has been captured here. You can see here what was the name, work item 1. So what you have done, everything will be done here. So I have seen that this work item will capture the work item 1 customization. So how can we?
Table records also.
Records is nothing but what you enter, data will never come.
Okay, only part.
Yeah. So you can see by default the state was loaded. Just check the preview. No, you can see here total 25 updates is there. These are the 25 updates here. First you can check the preview. Preview is nothing but everybody know. Preview is before everybody going, if your cinema release, you are everybody knows the preview. That is nothing but it's a trial. Just verify whether it is correct or not. If the preview is okay, you can see that now state has this. Total 25 records are inserted. There is no updates is there. This was fine. If this preview is okay, you can check the customer updates here. This one. Now, once it is done, you have to click on the commit update set. When you click on the commit update set, yeah, now it was committing. Committing is nothing but it was loading to our instance. So the import is nothing but we are uploading the XML file from our local machine to this instance. So it was done. So now you can see, let's see whether the table is come or not. Let's see. Here, Narayana, this was fine. So this was which was given. I hope you understand.
Who gave the permissions?
Permission admin. Admin. If you have admin role, you have to do the system updates. So this was fine. Now assume that you have received another task. That is nothing but state should be some AP, Telangana, and location should be some 2 fields, and you have to add one number and name should be mandated. Assume that this is your task. So now we will capture that work item to, we will move it. How do we move it? Just click on the new, again work item 2. So you can write the same thing. So I think you know the making the submit, make and current. Now I think our goal was in the Narayana table. So you can see here. Update data, change it to okay. Narayana table. In the Narayana table, you want to add one automatic number. How you can add automatic number? How you can add a number? So I want to go to, yeah, I'm just clicking here rightly. From formula number we can add it. No, just go to the table. I'm sorry. So in the number, so you can see here. The number, you can go to the controls. In the controls, we're just making this one as a auto number. So I'm just making NAR prefix, updating here. Now, a number field has assigned to us. Now what I am doing is, now I'm just going to the slush bucket, right click configure. From the form layer, we are making this number field above the name, and we are changing some minor changes. So if you want to add one more field also, you can add it. Number, name. So location will be after the state. So now I want to add one more field, that is called email ID. Okay, by default was string.
Which one column?
Sorry,
Which one are form design?
anyone you can do it. The best practice was form layout or one. If you come to form design, it will be G underscore get that will be different one. It is not, it will not easy to remember. The name it is the form design is a good one, but you cannot easily remember that one. That's the problem. Everybody will, even I also forget something. That's it. So now I'm just making this number field as a read only, and after that I'm adding a states and dependency. Let's see what happens. I hope you are getting still any confusion, because this is your daily job, and if you are a developer, daily job. If you are not good at this one, that will be a problem to you also. So this was fine. I'm just making this name field as a mandatory. Hello. 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 Everybody able to
Hi,
see my
Karthik.
voice? I'm not able to hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you, Karthik.
Yeah, Santosh, you are able to hear Rana and some Kasi Rao. Are you able to hear me? Check it. May not be. Okay, I'm sorry. So I'm just making this name field as a mandatory, and also for the best practice. So don't give field as a mandatory and read only. It's not a good thing. Is it a good one? If it is a mandatory, you have to enter it. If you're not in a default value, how you can enter it? So don't give it. So now I'm just going to the, so here configure dictionary, and we can add some more field. May field as a choice. I'm sorry, what happens? This was a document. This is a Geneva family. This Geneva, maybe within 6 months it will be, we never see Geneva instances. Maybe within 6 months, after 6 months. ServiceNow is recommended to update from the latest one, because there are many options there. So I'm just making, I think this one AP. The value we have given 10. What happened? AP Telangana. I'm sorry. It's okay. I'm just making two state fields, AP and Telangana. Now I want to make a dependent field the location also. For the AP, I want to display Guntur and Vizag. For the Telangana, I just want to see the Warangal and Hyderabad. Let's see. So this was a drop down. Here it was seeing. Now the locations, configure dictionary. So again, tell me the procedure. I think this one I'm just doing from the past 3 days. So we have to answer it. Okay. The choice field. So if you want to default value, you can make it a default value. So I'm not making a drop down. I'm just making this one as a suggestion. Let's see how it will come. Okay. We never see this option. So I'm just making, just go to the advanced view, and I'm making this field as a dependent with the state. So earlier we have already discussed with them. So just click on the dependent. So I'm just click on the dependent field. Which field? What happens? State. I'm sorry, it was not saved. Yeah. Now I'm just going to one. So I'm just going Guntur. I'm sorry, I'm spelling wrong.
Yes, this 10 value is
Sorry?
if we give the 10 value, in state also we give the 10 value.
That is, yeah, no, if you will, that this tan will applicable this field only.
Okay.
That chan will be applicable that field only. So no need to worry. happens. So, depend what was the value for AP. You want to display it for the AP. So I'm just going to here. I'm just making the AP value as 10. Supervisor. Yesterday onwards you are facing some issues with service now. One instance as well. Facing yesterday from we have had some facing problem. So happens. It was getting very slow. So it is checking our patience. So it was dependent value. What happened? So okay, you can see that one. Vizag, Guntur, Hyderabad, sorry. Hyderabad, what happens? Shit. Shit. What happens? This one. Okay, maybe it was a problem with the solution. Okay. So finally we got it. Okay. The real problem. So the value was 20. Here the value was 10 for the AP. So the sequence, we can sequence nothing but how we want to display here.
In order.
Sequence is nothing but how we want to display here. So what happens? So okay. So I'm just making for the Hyderabad, I think you know this one. Hyderabad, I'm just making only the Telangana. So you can see here when I select the AP, it will be like the same pattern. It will show like this one. When I select Telangana, it will be like this. So assume that this is your task. Now come to the update set again. So just update set, assume the, that's not a problem. Assume that this update set has done. So this update, this work item, this is work item 2, it was completed. Simple thing. So I'm just going to this one, making as a complete. So I'm just making this one as a complete. So that means it was completed. Now again the same thing you can do. So now I'm just going to export. Now I have to move to the another instance. That is testing instance. So where this was a path. Show the folder. Cut it. So just go to the update set. You just make here. So now what is our goal? Now we want to move it to the same instance. Okay. So again just go to the update set. Local update, sorry, not local. Retrieved update set. Just again go to the import. Choose file. This was our document. Now this was captured. Now item 2 has captured. Now you can check What are the updates has done here? Total 11 updates is there. Just check the preview. Just I want to one more error and they are not getting. So closed here. There is no errors here. But it's very smooth. But it's not a good one. If you are getting error, then only you learn the subject. So you can see here there are 6 insights and 5 updates in that one. Update is that there are something. You can see here these are the choice location, choice list, there are field labels, there are something has done. So if it's okay, click on the commit updates. Click on the commit updates. I hope you will get error. So this was done. Nothing not now we have successfully updated. Click on this one. Let's see how it will come. So what you have done? So what are the options we have given? So for AP we have given 2 fields. What are the 2 fields? 2 choices. So I hope you are getting this one. So this is the update. This was the basic thing. So if it is a very small thing you can do. Assume that you have created 2 work items. So like this 2. So again I am just going to create one more update. So I am just going to one more thing. Just go to the updates. Yeah, local updates. Let's see how many values here. Whether addition captured or not. I think maybe the open was in the default one, that should not capture. So this was fine. Now again I am just creating a new one. So this is a for 1-to-1 instance, that's fine. Or for one update. Assume that you have created 10 or 10 items. Then what you can do? So you have to download the one, you can upload it again. For the 10 files, how much time it will take? It will take maybe. So here we have merge updates it will. So again I am just creating a new one. So I'm just making this one as a test one. This updates will capture the test customer.
Is there any no option to change that my instance to enter instance?
Yes. Tomorrow I will do it. That is a very small thing. So assume that our is a test one. Now I'm just going to come to the Narayana table again. So no need to worry, I'm just making these all the things Narayana table. Again now I'm just changing some view. So here I'm just going to the form design. I'm adding one more field here. Let's see what happens. So I'm just making this phone number above the email. Now I'm just making in charge. In charge will be the reference. The reference. So okay, just forget about the one. So we will not add it. Forget about the. Okay. Save here. So I'm just going to in charge. The field was what is the user table name? What was the user table? What was the user table name? You have already created users. So if it is a reference, just go to the one. Reference specifications. What was our table, user table name? User table was user. User. Click on the update here. Now this was fine. What happens? So this was user table we are doing. So this is how we have assumed that this was a one customization. Now I am just creating one more update set. Assume that this update set is not completed. It was work in progress. So I am just creating a test 2, another update set. So I am just making this one as a current. You can see here test 1, test 2 both are in work in progress. Our current update set was test 2. This was fine. Now I am just going to the one here. So this was fine. Nothing. Yeah. Narayana, this has not come. So now I'm just creating one more table. Narayana faculty. Okay. Assume that simple thing. So I'm adding that one in the table. This was the second customization, not in the first one. So I want to add it in the Narayana margin. Okay. Auto number. So Narayana. Yep, yes. So I'm just making name designation. Only two things. So I'm not making anything. Okay. I'm just submitting this. So these two things only I'm just giving. So just go to the Narayana. Narayana package is there. When you click here, you can write this one all the things. Okay. Assume that this is your second work item. So come to the update set. Assume that these both are completed. Now we are completing this one. What is our one? You can see here when you complete the. I'm just making this one as a complete one. Update here. You can see here it was put to the default because it was closed by us. When you come to the test, it was also complete and just making. So assume that now our goal was these two has to place in another testing instance. How we can do? We have to download the file manually. We have to do the upload 2 times. That is a double work to do. Here we have option merge update set. Matching is nothing but mixing something. So here you have a box. You can click here. Merge update set. Click on here. So these are the updates available here. Here if you want to merge it to test 1, test 2. How you can select it? When you click on here, these all will automatically done. But our requirement was test 1, test 2. Just go to here, filter. Name contains test. And just make you run. So when I click on here, both will automatically match. Just click on OK. Then nothing but merge update set has created with contents 2. It automatically go to the ignore. So when you click on the merge update set, it will show what are our updates. You can see here, these are our updates. What are the merge updates that we can do? So on, I am just making this one as a current. Assume that your work is not completed. I am just making this one a current. I am just going to the again Narayana table, Narayana faculty. In this one, I am capturing the one as a mandatory name one. You are getting, ma'am, so you are getting issues. You are able to follow. If I am getting fast, please let me know. Because this is a very, very important topic which you have to do. Just click on update. So now I am just making read only and name was mandatory. I'm sorry. So assume that this work update set also completed. Now you want to move that to the same thing. Just click on the update set. Now you can follow the same procedure. Merge update set. So I'm just going to, if you want to, you can add it. You can also add with the some other one also. The same pattern which you earlier. Okay. So now Just export to XML. Open this one. This one. Just cutting. Because here it was showing some different name. What is this one? It was the sys underscore remote uploads underscore. It was a sys ID. It was showing the different naming convention. Okay. Now I'm just going to here from here. Again the same procedure you have to do. Retry update set. This is very boring. You have to do the same pattern again and again. But this was very interesting. Go to the XML. One, two, and upload. Load it. Now click on this one. You have to check the preview. Preview update set. You can see it will display how many records it has done. There are 23 inserts and only one update I have captured. So just click on update. Just click on the OK. Let's see what happens. Narayana is there. Narayana faculty is there. Narayana. So you can see here designation. Name was a mandatory. Number was real. So this one. So assume that simple thing. In the work item 1, you have done the number is mandatory. After that work item 2, the number will went to the not mandatory. You have removed the mandatory. So you have mixed up with the same thing as a one merge update, that is merged. Tell me which one will appear in the work item 1 or work item 2? Why? Exactly. In the update, the recent update will be there. So I hope this was you are getting how to create an update set and how to match with the another update set. So these two you have to do. So you can verify in a different views sections which you had done yesterday, 2 days past, capture in our update set and doing the same thing. Try to get the errors. Then only you will learn the subject. Okay, you can do the yesterday task when different update set. After you can try to match with one. So, hello, Rana.
Hi. Yep.
Yeah, you understand? Update set and the matching update.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I'm just trying to think about how I can trigger an error, but yeah, I think I understand the whole setup. Yes, yeah.
So this is your task. So yesterday I have given 2 tasks to you. So again you have to do in the capture your custom update set.
Yeah, understand.
After that you can move it to the another instance and verify how it will appearing.
Yep.
So try to get the errors, then you will learn subject and try check all the possibilities.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yes, yeah,
So
definitely.
tomorrow I will tell you how to move the data from one instance to another instance directly. So till now we have discussed about how we are uploaded from the XML format, uploading and downloading. So tomorrow I will tell you how to get from instances directly. Okay?
Yep.
Yeah, Santosh.
Yes, Karthik.
Yeah, you understand or any confusion?
It's a bit confusing. I'm not so clear.
What is your doubt? What you are confused? Where you are confused?
The
Sorry? I didn't get you. I am not able to hear you. Santosh, can you speak? Say something. Where you are get
you were
that?
telling about the updates.
Sorry?
You were telling about the updates, right? I couldn't follow that.
What you have, from where you have left the topic? So do one thing.
I don't.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Just go to the update set here.
No, go ahead.
Click on the update set here.
Yeah.
Create a new update set. I'm just taking and click on the make it current. Okay. After that, create your one table and make some modifications. Okay.
Okay.
Once you are done, you can just complete this update set. Okay. Once you have completed
Okay.
that, just go to the another instance, click on the retry update set, and that means you have the option to export XML, and click on the import update set and try it one. Okay. Just do this task,
Okay.
and you can just let me know if you have any issues tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.
Just try. If you have any issues, I will explain tomorrow once again. No problem.
Okay, sure.
Any doubts? So I hope you everybody has will understand. Any other doubt? Don't have any doubts. Just try to practice all the tasks. Okay. So can we close the session for today? If you anybody have any other doubts, we have another 10 minutes. If you have any doubts, I will explain the doubts till now topics. Hello.
No, nothing from me.
Yeah.
No.
Santosh, you have any doubts?
No, I'll do this and let you know
Yeah,
tomorrow.
I will try to get the errors, then only you can understand. So if you're getting any issues, I will ask in the next class what you understand. You're not able to understand, you can ask me in the next class. Okay? Just note on it.
Okay.
But you have to finish the task. You
Okay.
understand any issues. So I'm just closing the session. Everyone has a great day and we'll meet you on tomorrow at 7 p.m. I'm sorry for the late today. I'm sorry. Bye-bye.